I've made Ktape videos multiple times for my pages, and every single time someone new who's suffering in pain sees the video and it helps them. So I'm gonna do another one for you. Ktape is my lifesaver. I live with severe post-traumatic arthritis in my left ankle, and for years I couldn't walk. When I got my diet under control through an anti-inflammatory diet, I'm still experiencing pain, right? So normally I would wear a compression sock, but then I found Ktape, and this was, I think I started wearing it regularly about a year ago, and I keep it, you do a couple strips, stays on for a few days, and then you take it off and reapply it if needed. Now, to learn how to put it on the body part that you're experiencing pain with, you can go to YouTube University, or I suggest a physical therapist because they're trained in Ktape typically. So when you have inflammation, it's typically around an injury site with a lack of blood flow. And that's why it inflames, because your area, see, this is my foot, I've had multiple reconstructive surgeries on it. Don't mind my hairy legs, mind your business, okay? Mind your business. I've had multiple reconstructive surgeries. I'm a little flared right now. For reference, I'll show you my right foot. Oh, hold on, we gotta scoot back a little bit for this. So there's both my feet. As you can tell, the left one's pretty flared up. My pain level today is about a 3 or 4. And I deal with it, I just manage it. But Ktape can truly be a lifesaver, especially if you're like me and you're on your feet all day. And again, I just applied this to my personal trainer's ribs the other day, okay? You can pretty much put it anywhere. So, this is the Axion Ktape. I don't typically share many links in my videos, but I will put the link to this because this is the best off-brand brand. It's the best off-brand that I have found next to the name brand Ktape, which can be pretty expensive. So when you put it on your foot, you wanna make sure that you have no lotions, no creams, no oils on there. That way the tape can adhere directly to your body part. So what I like to do is I like to remove about 1.5 inches of the tape backing, and I'll put it on here, and this is what you call an anchor, okay? So I'm just gonna put it on and I'm gonna rub it a little bit and activate that glue without stretching it at all. This part is crucial, okay? Your anchor needs to not be stretched out. So then once that's on there a little bit, I'll go underneath with my phalanges and I will start peeling the tape paper back and stretching it to create a stirrup on my foot, okay? Like, you remember like the stirrup pants from the 90s that we all loved and we wore all the time? Just like that, okay? And then I'm gonna bring it up, and this is specifically just for the ankle. I'm gonna bring it up here and I'm gonna tuck it, and then again, when there's a couple inches left, pull the tape off because that side needs to anchor as well. And I'm gonna anchor it in place there. That's step 1. Now, most ankle K-tapes, you would only use 3, but because my injury is so severe and I have like damage all the way up here, I don't know if you can see those 2 marks, that's where my external fixator was. It was a big metal thing with like rods through my leg and my heel. It was a train wreck. But I have lack of blood flow all the way up to here because my injuries were so traumatic. So I'm gonna do 4 strips. That's what I have found works the best for me and alleviates my pain the most. So, second strip, this is one where we're kind of just like securing, okay? So I'm gonna go to the top of my foot here, again, anchor, not stretched out. Rub it in, make sure it's stuck in place, and then start peeling that back and stretching it, and we're gonna go right around the bottom of the ankle, behind the Achilles tendon, and then pull it up front, nice and tight, but not stretching the anchor, and then secure, okay? That's the second piece. Now, you wanna be careful, and again, this is why I suggest going to see a physical therapist for it, because if you apply this too tight, just like an ACE bandage, you're gonna cut off the circulation to your foot. So, going to see a physical therapist where they're properly trained at it is what I recommend. You should never listen to any silly goose on the interwebs, including me, okay? If they're not certified in it, you shouldn't take their instruction. You should always check with a medical professional. Third piece is gonna go right over the top of that piece, and it's gonna come around, and I just like to layer it so that there's no like skin popping out, okay? So it comes around like that, and then again, anchor in place. And the fourth piece is just gonna go right across the top of this. Now what this does is it helps the blood flow, okay? It compresses the injured site just a little bit to where your blood can properly flow. It also keeps my foot from blowing up to the size of my thigh, because when it swells and it's really bad and I have super rough flare up, it will swell up to the size of my thigh. So that's how to do Ktape. Again, check with medical professional, but if you're experiencing any pain, shoulder, ribs, back, legs, knees, they do have special Ktapes that are just for the knees, and I use them often, but this is actually a good example because my knee was bothering me really, really, really bad yesterday. And I almost Ktaped it. So if you're gonna Ktape your knee, what you would do is you would anchor one here, right? Anchor it here, bring it around this way. So one here anchored, bring it around this way, and then one here to anchor, and then you would bring it around this way. So you're gonna have like an X going right around your kneecap. That's how you would Ktape your knee. I hope this helps someone. I've been living life in chronic pain for 6 years, almost 6 years. And anything I can share to help you get out of that mental headspace of battling pain, I'm more than willing to do it. Okay, love you. Have a great day.